From the New Living Translation by Mrs. Beatrice Asante, reading Isaiah chapter 30. Judah's worthless treaty with Egypt. What sorrow awaits my rebellious children, says the Lord. You make plans that are contrary to mine. You make alliance not directed by my spirit. Thou piling up your sins, for without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help. You have put your trust in Pharaoh's protection. You have tried to hide in his shade, but by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated. Depending on him, you will be disgraced, for thou, his power extends to Zoan, and his officials have arrived in Hens. All who trust in him will be ashamed. He will not help you. Instead, he will disgrace you. This message came to me concerning the animals in the Negev. The caravan moved slowly across the terrible deserts to Egypt. Donkeys weighed down with riches and camels loaded with treasure, all to pay for Egypt's protection. They traveled through the wilderness, a place of lioness and lions, a place where vipers and poison snakes live. All this and Egypt will give you nothing in return. Egypt's promises are worthless. Therefore, I call her Rahab, the harmless dragon. A warning for rebellious Judah. Now go and write down these words. Write them in a book. They will stand until the end of time as witness that these people are stubborn rebels who refuse to pay attention to the Lord's instructions. They tell the seer, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophet, do not tell us what is right. Let us tell us nice things. Tell us lies. Forget all the glooms. Get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel. This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will come upon you sudden like a burglar wall that bursts and fall. In an instant it will collapse and come crashing down. You will be ashamed like a piece of potter shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coal from the fireplace or a lot of water from the well. This is what the sovereign Lord, the Holy One of Israel says. Only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved. In quietness and confidence is your strength, but you will have none of it. You say, no, we will get our help from Egypt. They will give us swift horses for riding into battle. But the only swiftness you are going to see is the swiftness of your enemies chasing you. One of them will chase 1,000 of you. 5 of them will make all of you flee. You will be left like a lonely flagpole on a hilltop, or a terebrine banner on a distant mountaintop. Blessings for the Lord's people. So the Lord must wait for you to come to him, so he can show you his love and compassion. For the Lord is faithful God. Blessed are those who wait for his help. O people of Zion who live in Jerusalem, you will weep no more. He will be gracious if you ask for help. He will surely respond to the sound of your cry. Though the Lord give you adversity for food and suffering for drink, he will still be with you to teach you. You will see your teacher with your own eyes. Your own ears will hear him. Right behind you, a voice will say, this is the way you should go, whether to the right or to the left. Then you will destroy all your silver idols and your precious gold images. You will throw them out like filthy rags, says to them, good riddance. Then the Lord will bless you with rain at planting time. There will be wonderful harvest and plenty of pasture land for your livestock. The ox and donkeys that till the ground will eat good grain, its chaff blown away by the wind. In that day, when your enemies are slaughtered and the tower falls, there will be a stream of water flowing down every mountain and hills. The moon will be as bright as the sun, and the sun will be 7 times brighter, like the light of 7 days in one. So it will be when the Lord begins to heal his people and cure the wounds he had given them. Look, the Lord is coming from far away, burning with anger, surrounded by thick, raging smoke. His lips are filled with fury, his words consume like fire. His heartbreak pour out like a flood, up to the neck of his enemies. He will sweep out the proud nation from the of destruction. He will bribe them and lead them away into ruin. But the people of God will sing a song of joy, like the songs of the holy festivals. You will be filled with joy, as when a flutist lead a group of pilgrims to Jerusalem, the mountain of the Lord, to the rock of Israel, and the Lord will make his majestic voice heard. He will display the strength of his mighty army. It will descend with devouring flames, with cloud-burst thunderstorm and huge hailstorm. At that Lord command, the Assyrians will be scattered. He will strike them down with his royal scepter, and as the Lord strike them with his royal of punishment, his people will celebrate with tambourines and harps. Lifting his mighty arm, he will fight the Assyrians. Topper, the place of burning, has long been ready for the Assyrian king. The pearl is piled high with wood. The breath of the Lord, like fire from a volcano, will set it ablaze. Amen and amen.